And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Always going up for the alley-oop here. James left side. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. James has got 6.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Different look here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. West comes in for Green. Nick Young's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Verejao. Crowder comes in for Kevin Love. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Here's Thomas. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. There's the pick. Smith on the wing. The 3. The rebound by Young.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
No problems knocking that one down. Crowder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Curry with it. Now Thomas defending. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And Thompson throws it down.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And there's the call on Pachulia. That is his first foul of the game. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. LeBron dishes to Thompson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Shumpert is checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's Thompson. The 11-footer. Good on the jump shot. Thompson's got 5. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Here's James following the basket by Stephen Curry. The drive by James, rejected by Young, but he stays with it. And the whistle blows on the back. Court violation. He went over and back. "19 seconds left to play in the first. That's good. Iguodala's got his first points of the game.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
West against James, and David West gets the whistle that time. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the second free throw, good. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On its way from Curry for 2. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
James. No good on that last second attempt there. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. And Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career after a long and illustrious. And Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball history, Clark, and he's done a great job in his first season with the Cavaliers in the NBA, but nothing he did overseas certainly can compare to this.
And, you know, that's why, Kevin, people always talk about it in terms of being a marathon and not a sprint. There's nothing that compares to the NBA grind. Nothing is comparable to it.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Golden State looking who they've got. They've got Klay Thompson. JaVale McGee is out there with Green. And it's Durant. And it's Iguodala in at the 1. Varejao with a screen on Green. Wade kicks to Varejao. And there's the call on Durant.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Thomas checked in for Cleveland. Here's Wade. It's a pick by Love. Wade kicks to Jefferson. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Jefferson's got his first 2 points of the night.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Iguodala the pass to Thompson. Durant dishes to Green. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Here is McGee. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, and I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors and Steve's Warriors. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Love goes in. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. You know, Clark, just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
And you know what? No need to catch it in a situation like that. He's got terrifically soft hands, and that finish doesn't allow the defense to react. You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
In the stat sheet.
Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
and that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free rein.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Warriors on the break. Durant's running, and it's Iguodala with the jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a great stretch of games here for Wade at the end of a great stretch of games for Wade at the end of last season. I mean, he turned back the clock, if you will, for a while and really helped carry this Heat team.
Steph Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Yeah, Greg, I remember that stretch with Wade you're talking about. It seems like he finally now feels healthy, Clark, and it shows.
Wade himself said, Kevin, it was the best he felt in a couple of years. Health is such a big factor for him, given how he plays and selectively now likes to attack the rim.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Thomas kicks to Jefferson. Here's Love. Thompson with the rebound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Read each other so well, it's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are. Clark.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. West comes in for Draymond Green. Young is subbed in for Kevin Durant. Young with the steal. There's the lob to the hoop.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Outside Jefferson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Jefferson's got his second bucket of the night.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
Smith dishes to Crowder. His three-pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 14. West with the ball. Jefferson picks him up, and Thompson kicks it to West. From deep. Rebound by Smith.
You talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
Here's Pachulia. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Warriors lead by 14.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And now here comes Young leading the break. And there's the call on Jefferson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Pass to Smith. The Warriors pull it in.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Cleveland, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line, and he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for LeBron. Warriors leading by 14. Outside Curry. From deep. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Warriors on top, leading.